Welcome back, survivors. Disturbed Z here, and we are back in Baldur's Gate 3. We just loaded in. We're headed over to Emerald Grove so that we can talk to Halsin and do some trading and all that kind of stuff. So, actually, yeah, I want you ahead, and you're going to be slow. If he's slow, it'll take him a second to get over there, but that's okay. We've got quite the assortment of items that we need to trade. Alright, that didn't take too long. Oh. That's different.
Grab your bags. We're moving. Give me a kiss.
Hold still.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful.
Yes, it was
I took
me.
a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
Nice.
It's not enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Corker. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Party time? Yeah, we'll see you there. Okay, so we're going to have a party at the camp tonight. Oh, that's interesting. Received item patched together sack.
It's time, everyone.
You are.
Let's go.
Okay, hey, who are you? Come here.
That's it. We can head to the city. Don't know about you, but I'm ready to start my life again.
Well, good. You do that.
Elturel didn't want us. And those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
I just realized she had little birds tattooed on her face.
You saved us! Just like Baldur.
Baldur.
Keep sharp until we're standing on cobble.
We did it.
I'm glad you killed all the goblins. I hope you made them scared.
Yes, they were very scared.
I left my sword in the cave. Don't tell, but I don't want to touch it again.
Oh?
At your age, I'd already spilled my own cousin's blood. Face your fear, or it will devour you.
Lizelle, maybe you shouldn't.
It smells bad out here. I want to go home.
Smells bad, huh? Did I speak to this one? Hold on.
I hate you. You killed all the goblins, and now we can't practice swords anymore.
Did you lose an eye from playing with your sword?
Yes, no? Check twice myself. If there's fight,
Gods, it seems we might actually make it to the city now. Hope the neighbors are a bit more welcoming.
Okay.
Don't know why everyone's cheering. We're just going back on the road.
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate.
Okay. Let's go ahead and just leave because I think I can get a better deal with the other one.
Mattis says we should.
Actually, you know what? Let me see if you have anything.
I've got places to be. Always a deal to
Because
be
this is
done.
probably the last time I can
Even
trade
now.
with her, so. What do you got? You got Thieves' Tools, you got Hill Giant Strength, fire resistant, scroll of ice storm, phantasmal killer. Man, you're expensive. A toy block, stuffed bear, some gold. Yeah, I don't think you have anything that's
Try not
like
to die up there.
super useful.
What's this? Mattis, this is junk. Waste of that.
I'm glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the wide at Baldur's Gate, mind.
Running the wide, huh?
Stay near the center of the group, all right? No wandering off.
Okay, let's see what they have to say.
I'm glad you came through it alive. We owe you more than we can repay.
Then join me, become my army. That would be funny as if I could put together an army. We don't need just an
took care of the
adventuring
goblins.
party.
Nice work.
I'd have put good coin on you running off into the sunset. But you did it. You stopped the goblins. Thank you.
That's the one that was crippled, wasn't it? I think it was.
With the goblins dead, we might actually make it to Baldur's Gate.
Possibly.
He'd be proud of you.
Now it's back to the road, I suppose. Never ends, does it?
Change from now on, I promise. You've solved one problem for us. Guess it's on us to solve the next.
I hate how it does that. Why didn't you just come this way the first time?
You killed the goblins. Hope you made them suffer.
I did. I did, lady. I did.
Watching gods. While I was training children, you were out cutting down an entire goblin camp.
Yep. That was me.
I expected goblins at our gate any moment. Glad to say that you made a prettier sight.
Okay. Let's go up here and see if that girl's still up here. Yeah, she is. See if she has anything to say now.
What a mess. I wonder if the goblins have anything valuable on them.
Okay.
Peer through the telescope.
Is that a dragon? That is a dragon. Let's see. Perception. Squint at the distant object, trying to make out further details. Or focus the telescope on the distant object, try to get a clear view. Let's do this one. Got to get a 10. Let's add that on for a little bonus here. Come on, big numbers. 16. Oh yeah, we're gonna focus in on it. Use that telescope. Yeah, that looked like a red dragon. Okay.
You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey. Hunting.
Move the telescope to the left.
The telescope points to the left.
That is the crash.
The telescope points straight ahead.
That is where we saw the dragon.
The telescope points to the right.
That is a village of some sort. Okay. Alright, well, let's get them all the way back down here. I'm going to pause it, give them a sec. Okay, guys, we made it back down here. Let's go ahead and talk to some people. Talk to the hungry ox. It bellows. That's it. What about you? The bored ox. Okay.
We made it somehow. Now we just need to get to Baldur's Gate.
Yes, get to the city. And I will join you there.
One sorrow ended, the next soon to begin.
Oh, don't be all down. At least you're not going to die to goblins. And you have your kid.
Baldur's Gate, we're coming.
See, there you go.
It's a big city. Look.
We didn't die today. Tomorrow, perhaps, but not today. Thanks to you.
See, such a positive attitude. You did not die today. Tomorrow, different story, but today, no. You didn't die today.
Thought you'd left us to our fate running off like you did. Glad I was wrong.
Okay.
Back to worrying about road rations it is. So many mouths to feed, but, well, that's not a bad problem to have. Thank you, truly.
Better than dying.
I'm your lummox. We couldn't have held them back on our own. Thank you.
Yes.
This lot better get used to berries.
Yeah.
Glad to see some goblin blood spilled for a change. I'm sick of running from those rats.
Then you have to fight.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself, but it seems you managed well enough. And why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
So arrogant. So arrogant.
It was you, right? Who took care of the goblins. I knew you were a good one.
Yes. Okay. Well, we made it through all of them, and oh, it looks like Shadowheart actually gained her level. Let's put our level on Shadowheart really fast. See what happens here. Level 5 Cleric. She's up to 38 health. We've got Destroy Undead. When you successfully turn an undead creature, it also takes 4 to 24 radiant damage. Wow. So she's just going to straight up like nuke some dead. Or undead, I should say. Level 3 spells unlocked. Awesome. What do we got? We got Animate the Dead. How are we going to animate the dead if we're like a good cleric, though? That's weird. Beacon of Hope. Your allies will regain the maximum hit points possible when healed. They also gain advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws. Okay. We can bestow a curse. We can do daylight. Feign death. Put an ally in a protective coma. They become resistant to all damage except psychic damage. Disease and poison have no effect. Glyph of Warding. We still haven't used the Glyph of Warding yet, but... Okay. Mass Healing Word. 5 to 8 healing. Heals up to 6 allies. That might be what we get right there. Protection from energy. Remove curse. I mean, that wouldn't be too bad if we got cursed or hexed. Revive a companion. They return to life with 1 hit point. We do have scrolls for that. And we have withers. So that's not absolutely necessary. Speak with the dead. We already have that. And then Spirit Guardians. Call forth spirits to protect you. Nearby enemies take 3 to 4 radiant damage or 3 to 4 necrotic damage per turn, and their movement speed is halved. I kind of like the sound of that one. Oh, that's so... Okay, let me go to prepare spells here. So we might have to change some stuff up here just a little bit, but we'll see what we can do. All right, so we've got Inflict Wound, we've got Speak with the Dead. We really don't need Speak with the Dead because we have the other one, so I'm going to drop it. I'm going to do the Mass Healing Word. And touch a creature to grant it resistance. See, I don't know. That one's good, but I kind of want this one, the Spirit Guardian. You know what? I'm going to get rid of Inflict Wounds, and I'm going to do this one instead. There we go. Now we got a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? More variety, more use, I think. So our healer's a healer now. She has all kinds of spells. So we're good there. Let's go ahead and accept. There we go. Alright, let's get down here and let me do some selling, guys. And then as soon as I get done with that...
You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
Just glad I could help.
As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees would quite agree.
Okay, I'd like to trade.
Of course.
Okay, so anyway, let me take care of this trading, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I got done selling, and to my surprise, I actually have a pretty decent amount of gold on me. 4,550, and I actually think some of the other characters might have a little bit of gold on them as well that I haven't collectively pulled together just yet. But I went ahead and I changed up a few things. And let's see, I gave... So in the bag that the tieflings gave me was this... was Wapira's Crown, which when healing another, the wearer regains 1 to 6 hit points, which means it's perfect for Shadowheart. So as she heals someone, she also heals herself. So yes, all of her heals can now be targeting other people, and she still gets, you know, some healing back. I threw a helmet on Asterion, and did I do anything else? I changed out necklaces on her. I gave her Saloon's Dream. I'm not sure if that's any good or not, but I realized that we had the Absolute's necklace, which said it only worked if we had a brand. Well, we never got branded, so yeah, it wasn't going to do us much good. So I went ahead and switched that one out, and I think at this point we're good. So everyone's kind of situated, and yeah, there's a little bit of gold here. I guess I should go ahead and combine all the gold onto my character. There's a little bit of gold here as well. Do you have any gold? No, you don't have any gold. Okay, so, but we have all that, and then let me just trade those over to you. Okay, so we should be good at this point. Alright, so let's get out of here and let's continue looking around the grove, and let's see if we can't find some people to talk to. Okay, so there's nobody up there. There's nobody in here. I'm going to double check in here.
My hands on everything.
It's so nice to be able to actually run again. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here, but it's all red, so it'd be stealing if we took it. But does it belong to the grove, or does it belong to the tieflings? Do they leave it behind? See, I mean, I could grab all that stuff and we could sell it. I'm gonna leave that as an option. Ah, blacksmith is still down here. Let's go talk to him.
What's up for discussion?
Oh, another thing. I did upgrade Shadowheart's armor as well.
I wasn't sure we'd make it through.
Yeah, let me see your wares.
Better, but this is all I have.
That's okay. Let me see what you got. Okay, so you have a short bow, heavy crossbow, you have chainmail, padded armor +2, scale mail, chain shirt 2, hide armor 2, leather, chain, ring mail +2. What does that do? That's heavy armor. Okay. Morning star, flail, spear, some arrows, some mace. And yeah, that's just about it. So he doesn't really have a whole lot on him. I think... Yeah, I don't think I have anyone that wears heavy armor right now. So unfortunately, my paladin didn't have the heavy armor. It's one of those things. I wonder if it's because I picked a dwarf or something, but I always, in every iteration of a paladin I've ever heard of, I've always heard them wearing medium and heavy armor, and usually it was either half plate or a full plate that they would be wearing, but... Can I open this gate? I'm just curious if she has anything on her. Hold on. Asterion. Switch over to you.
I might.
Can you open this door for me? I just want to see it. Just want to see. Oh, we've already got a bonus of 10 right there. It's automatic.
Can't give up now.
You know, it makes me almost wonder what would have happened if I would have left her alive until after we defeated all the goblins, just to see what she would say. Practice sword, training sword, yeah, that's probably where the kid left all of his stuff. What is that? Metallic gloves, travel worn chest. See, it's not... They're not red, but yeah, I'm trying not to upset anybody. Let's go down here into the grove and let's see what everybody's doing.
Beg Sylvanas, not me.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I have something to ask.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the rite of thorns.
Oh, he's mad.
I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
An error, most grave master. I beg your grace.
Grace is bestowed by nature, not me. You will stay as a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, the natural order of things. It is up to you to prove the lessons have been learned once more.
So as you say. And so it is done, master.
She's still a little too prideful. I'd make her grovel just a little bit more. That's all. She tried to imprison a child. Are you mad? Kaga's a traitor. You'll have your hands full with her. She shows great spirit, to put it mildly. I mean, she did have conviction. I mean, she did want to save the grove, but, you know, she was going to sacrifice everybody to do it.
She shows great insolence. But time will humble her. And the grove still needs her.
No.
You will soon see
His headache,
why.
not mine.
But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
Okay. What about my problem? I need help.
Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come.
Okay.
In the shadows. May Sylvanas forgive
See what Kaga has to
you
say.
recognize your mistake.
Sylvanas keep you.
That's all you're going to say to me, huh?
things are starting to calm down, thanks to you. We can finally get some rest.
I mean, rest is always good, right?
I hear the goblin leaders met their ends. Unfortunate for them, but very fortunate for the Grove.
Okay.
We wasted so much time fighting each other. Sylvanas taught us a lesson by letting an outsider save us.
What about the little birdie? Little birdie got something to say? Nope.
We're free of the goblins, but the grove is changed. Wounded. The days ahead won't be easy. I'm glad we have Halsin to guide us.
It's the piggy.
I wasn't sure about you at first. Thought you might be trouble. I was very wrong.
I'm glad you come to realize that. Okay, Cog is in here too.
Keep you.
That's all you're gonna say.
Peace is returning to the Grove. We have you to thank for that.
That Wrath? Yeah, that is Wrath. Get out of the acid. Just to make sure, let me go ahead and sort my stuff. That way everything we get's at the end.
You done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
Well, no. For someone like me, it was pretty simple, actually. Think nothing of it. I'm glad Halsin is safe. It's full of blood and ash. I'm just here for the reward. Do this.
As am I. The Grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
I get, like, access to their vault? Well, that's cool. See what Nettie has to say.
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. You kept your word. Thank you.
Okay. You're just lucky I didn't swig that poison. You're very welcome. Thanks are fine. Every reward is better. It was a pleasure to crush some goblin skulls.
Well, you certainly took out more than your fair share. But here, to mend any hurts.
Oh? We got a pouch. Okay, so what you got in the pouch? She gave us an apple and a mugwort. Okay. Let's see, it was this one, right? Yeah, I think this is where we had to go. You know, just out of curiosity. No. Oh, I can't use my Speak with the Dead on him. Horrible. Okay, never mind.
Never a dull moment. Should mind my step.
There we go. That's the rune.
Seems simple enough.
that back way in here? Oh, the wolf is disappearing. Oh. Underground vault. I like ye. Secret societies of the Sword Coast exposed. Hold on. Let's see what that says real fast. Maybe it has some insight into something. Harper's the most well-known of the Sword Coast cabals, perhaps, but certainly not benign in its shrouded doings. My sources claim that those belonging to this mysterious faction abhor power. But if that is so, why do they not expose the revelations of their inquiries for the public good? Why indeed, because knowledge is power and the Harpers intend to keep both for themselves. Okay. Shadow Druids weigh the life of a man against that of a sapling oak. Which do you value more highly? Ask a Shadow Druid the self-same question and be shocked by their answer. This dangerous group utterly disregards intelligent life in favor of life of plants and insects. Their perversion of the natural order leads them to plan and execute plots so dastardly that the mere description of one would leave you glancing sideways at your begonias. That's one way to put it. The Order of Clerd, the least known and accordingly most dangerous of the secret societies I have researched, is the Order of Clerd. My sources tell me the shadowy conspiracy of murderers, mutilators, and tyrants regularly meet to plan the demise of any number of innocent citizens of our fair land. What's more, they like it. Dark justiciars, I shudder even to inscribe their name upon the purity of this page. I shall leave it at this: they worship Shar. Yeah, and I got one in my party. That's okay. That is okay. Hold on, I hit the wrong button there. I always do that. I always hit the Windows button. There we go. Alright, grab some of that. What is this? Elixir of poison resistance. More wyvern toxin. I think we need to start using that wyvern toxin on stuff. Maybe start dipping my weapons in it or something. Sorrow, huh? Okay.
Beautiful glaive. So why does touching it give me a knot in my stomach?
Alright, the Emerald Enclave won't send help even if I ask. This land is wounded and the rot is deep, but it's deep everywhere. I can't wait for help to come, but perhaps I need not face the darkness alone. Okay. We're in the Emerald Wait, aren't we in the Emerald Enclave? Hold on. No, we're in the Emerald Grove. Maybe the Emerald Enclave is like the bigger druid organization or something. I bet it is. What do we got here? Robe of Summer grants resistance to cold damage. Okay. You know, I guess that's not too bad of a reward considering druids really aren't known for their wealth. I think we're okay there. Alright, why are you glowing? Can I look at you without getting in trouble?
A parasite, brimming with magic. Take it.
Oh? Where's the parasite? Mind Flare Parasite Specimen. I stole it. No one saw a thing. He's the only one left I haven't talked to.
I think it's high time you all left. Our sacred grove has sheltered you enough.
You know, I saved your grove, and yeah, where were you during the attack?
Within the inner sanctum, of course. It is not for us to fight your battles.
Oh? You do disgust
I
me.
assure you, the feeling is mutual.
Easy there, pretty boy. Yeah, during that whole incident with Kaga, he was not around. He was hiding. He was a little chicken. A little chicken. Alright guys, well I think that pretty much wraps it up. I'm gonna go ahead and send this back to camp. I'm gonna send that one back to camp as well. That way if we have any people now or later on that need it, we have those items. I've been trying to keep anything rare and a whole bunch of the uncommon stuff too, just because, I mean, we have a ton of money, so it's not like we're broke at the moment. Although, you know, a couple zeros on that number would be like awesome. I don't know. I don't know how much is a lot of money in this game. I mean, it seems like, you know, 400 or 500 gets us a +1 armor, so I would think that we probably have a decent amount right now. Oh, there's one person I want to go talk to before we do anything. Hold on. I want to come back over here because is she still up here? Oh, she is not up here. She left. Well, I mean, she was one of the tieflings, but I just want to come up here and check real quick this area. Folk Songs of Faerun. The book is clear work in progress, though already extensive, chronicling various music styles and notations from across Faerun. Amid the orderly symbols and blackened ink, one page stands out. It is awash in color and meandering arcs. The script below reads, "My Conid song by Ogma. I hear it and I see it and I know it and I feel it, but I can't write it, or can I?" Okay, I don't know if that's something we need or not, but it's not red, so neither is any of this stuff. You know what? Nobody's around. I'm gonna take it. Oh, there's nothing in that one. There's an orange. We got camp supplies. Okay. Let me double check. Oh, there's one person down here. Hopefully you didn't see none of that.
His leaves to shade you. His branches to point your path. His shelter to protect you. Thank you.
You know what would have been cool is if we would have got like some sort of druid blessing that, you know, would have stayed with us for like saving the grove. That would have been a cool thing. That not to bash the devs or anything, but they should have done that. That would have been cool. Give us all like some sort of like +1 to like nature or something. You know, well, that might be a little bit too much. Or maybe give it to like one person. You know, give me a little bonus here. Why is this cow still here? Hey, you strange ox. Why is there something... Why can't we search the haste there? What is this? A pouch? Hold up. What's in the pouch? My pouch. Nobody saw anything? Alright guys, well, let's go to the camp, let's go rest, and we'll go from there. So give me just a second, and I'll see y'all at the camp. Okay guys, we are at the camp, and it doesn't look like anything's happening yet. No, it seems like Asterion's over here reading that book again. Let's go talk to him real
I
fast.
had another visit from that dream figure. I take it you did too. It claims that if we infiltrate the heart of the cult that's giving out these parasites, we'll find the answers we're looking for. It gave me another gift, too. Just like it did the first time it appeared. Rather generous, if you ask me.
Okay, so let's see. To infiltrate the cult, we must be discreet. The tadpoles can help us with that.
And if that fails, then there's always killing them quietly. Now, was there anything
That
else?
is true. Let's see. There's Monster Hunter after you. What do you think? He's waiting for us at Moonrise Tower.
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Yeah. Okay. Well. So he was just sitting there doing things. He wasn't actually about anything. Alright. Well, let's go ahead in the day. Hey, everybody's here. Okay.
Loosen up, Icaron.
No, no, an owlbear.
Toddlers are easier to please than you lot.
Okay. I guess let's start up here with Shadowheart. See if she has anything to say. Hold on, is there anything in there? No, let's start with Shadowheart and move our way around and we'll see what all everyone has to say.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Anyone beside yourself? It'd be wrong of me to say, let me guess, yourself. I'm gonna say me.
Your words, not mine.
Aww.
But not what I mean. I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Not so odd, we did the right thing. Are you worried Shar won't approve? Don't get used to it, we just need to clear the path. Sounds like the wine is talking. This one.
That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me?
Sure.
We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off.
Dun, dun, dun. What are you about, lady? Find you after everyone's turned in for the night. Not keen on sharing with others another time.
Best not keep me waiting. I'd prefer not to entertain myself.
Okay, well, it looks like, I don't know if it's the wine talking, but Shadowheart might be a little soft on us, I think.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
We survived. That's always worth celebrating. Are you this unpleasant by nature or by choice? You should join them, have a pint or two. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can convince him to do it. Come on, big numbers. A 1. A 1. That's an epic fail right there. You know what? I'm going to roll again just because. Do it again. Give me a good number. Have him go enjoy himself. Don't be a stick in the mud.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
Aw, he just sits there. Withers, how come you're not partying?
Fate spins along as it should.
Okay.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Yeah, no, I think we're good. Hold on, what are you doing out here? Ah, it's Will.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
But I did. Of course I noticed. It was no party without you. What exactly are you doing sulking out here? Get back to the party.
Really? I'm honored. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. These people are still in danger. Karlak, the creature from hell, will still threaten them, as will 1,000 other perils. They aren't ready to get on the road on their own.
We have won this day. Danger is for tomorrow. You're right, but we need to give them hope. Yeah, let's do that.
You're good at it. You've given me some just by being here. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
I wish you were there, but I'll respect your need for space. Yeah,
Some time alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Okay.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Okay.
Let's make it 20.
Let's see, what do we got here?
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Uh-oh. What's
Having
he gonna do
performance
now?
issues, Roland.
Who?
Hush you, and behold!
He made sparklies. I guess clap.
Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Okay.
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of goblins, but this is far more impressive.
Look at them. How happy they are. We did that.
You mean I did that? Glad you stuck around. I think the booze is doing more than we did. I did all the work. I want to say it, but
Yeah.
we'll be
Don't
nice.
tell Roland, but his magic show might be the highlight. He's been doing them since we were little. He'll make it big in Baldur's Gate. I know it.
I need to dance. No. No, I need to lie down.
Little too much drinky drink there.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
Or turnip. Anything back here? No. Gale, you're reading a book?
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
I hope you aren't talking about Mistra again. Are you talking about your cat? Sounds fun.
Not everyone is comfortable being alone with their thoughts. Though I never felt alone with a book in my hand. Or with her for company. I speak of Tara, my Tressin, assistant, my constant companion through all the ills and tribulations my hubris has thrust upon me. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently, after I was afflicted with my condition. Lock myself in my tower for an entire year. Then console. Wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I've given up on myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement. Her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
Okay, she must be very smart to have done all that. What is Tara like? You must have been lonely with only Tara for company. You
remind me of her somewhat. There's a steeliness in you. An unwavering tenacity, even in the face of, to be frank, quite dire odds. Wish you were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
Okay, bad luck on that front. I'm actually an nymph in disguise. No, we're not saying that. Sorry, remind you of your pet. How romantic. What if she doesn't like me? You don't have any friends. Yeah.
I assure you, were you to meet Tara, you would see the comparison for the flattery it is.
So, Tara's a
But
cat?
perhaps that's not a point worth laboring further. Suffice it to say, I think rather a lot of you. And there aren't many on this plane who I'd give such high praise.
Okay. Flattered is your good opinion so hard to come by. Being mentioned in the same breath as your pet isn't the compliment you think it is. I'm not interested in you, Gale. Not in that way. Wait. Huh? What? What's going on here? What is he hitting on me? I thought he was just saying I was like a good person. Since when? Hold on.
One doesn't become the most powerful archmage in Waterdeep and lover to the goddess of magic herself by having low standards. I assure you, when I tell someone they're wonderful, I mean it. And you are wonderful.
Easy there. I don't like the way you said wonderful just now. I can't say I say the same. If this is an attempt at flirting, you should stop. Not interested. Yeah.
Right. Understood.
So he was.
You'll hear no more on the subject from me.
Okay.
This
I
budding
feel a
romance
little dense on that
thoroughly
one. Why is
Though I
he
hope
hitting
our
on me?
friendship need not come to such an abrupt end. Go. Indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
I mean, just because I gave you some trinkets to consume doesn't mean you need to begin all lovey-dovey on me. Are you gonna hit on me too?
Aha, there you are. Come now, settle in. I do hope you have partaken of something bracing. This may well take us all night.
And by this you mean...
Why, you're naming, quite obviously. That
My
banner was but a
naming?
crude preview, a frame without its crowning jewel. Your nom de guerre. Something iconic, but not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk, after all. I intend this tale to enrapture all.
Okay. I already have a name. What about Grove Keeper? Goblin's Bane has a nice ring to it. I didn't ask anyone to write my story. You have something in mind. I mean, Goblin's Bane doesn't sound too bad. The Paladin, Goblin's Bane. I mean, I would ask if he has something in mind, but it's probably going to be something that I wouldn't agree with. I'm going to let him pick.
Far too much. This is the very problem. If you could set aside your many triumphs, carry out one defining act, not to belittle your achievements to date, of course, but besting a dragon, a giant, a god, perhaps? I must deliberate. Go. Enjoy your evening. I shall have work for you in the days to come.
I mean, we defeated the hag, right?
Can finally have his own sculpture. Folded, color coordinated.
I don't know. I don't know.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Okay. I thought you might care to have a drink. There's other things we should do besides talk. That's a negative. But I'd like to get to know you some more now. Take your own advice. Why don't you go on, mingle a little bit? Yeah, let's go with that
Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. A night under the stars amidst nature's creation is just what I need after being locked up in the goblin's dungeon. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Yeah, last thing I need is for the super ultra buff druid to be hitting on me. That's a negative, especially considering he can turn into a bear. Nope, I pass.
That's more like...
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
Okay, is there anything going on back here? Oh, who we got here? Mole, what are you doing back here?
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
Why are you at an adult party? Don't be so harsh on your elders. Indeed, and now you owe me? Haha.
I don't owe anyone.
Yes, you do.
But if you mind your manners, maybe I'll remember you when I'm running the gate.
Anything going on over here? Yeah, she always up to something.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion
It's a
into
ghost
blades.
cup.
Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. A pity for us you have promised your knight to the half-elf. I've no doubt you will satisfy your tastes for endless conversation.
So, isn't I just the popular fellow tonight? I guess this must be one of those in-game things where all of the characters hit on you and all that stuff. Yeah, that's okay. I wasn't really feeling the Githyanki anyway, so you might still persuade me to share the night with you instead. Nope, that's negative. I don't appreciate the snide tone. I'm happy with my choice. I'm grateful for your aid. You really are a gifted warrior. We'll do that one.
Vlaakith demands of me no less. If only I might lay claim to my proper trophy. Come morning, you will wonder. You will wonder how my lips might have tasted.
No, I
how
won't.
my fingers on your skin might have felt.
No, I won't.
Oh, but do enjoy yourself this night. I intend to myself. Astarian looks particularly tempting.
Oh, she gonna hop on the vampire. She gonna hop on the vampire. Wasn't there a person back here? Oh, it must have been her.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
Okay. Yeah, I think she was the ghost cup. Have we already talked? I can't remember. Did we talk to Asterion?
I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
You did a good thing. Suck it up and enjoy yourself. It's not that bad. Think of all the goblins you killed.
True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
Win all you want. I'm having fun. True, the goblins would have thrown a wilder party. Take his bottle and try the wine.
It's a heavy, rich red. Dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
Oh, you're gonna get a little fun. Just wait till that Yankee gets over here. Let's see, what do we got? And what is your idea of a little fun? That had better not mean I want to kill something. We should have fun. We should spend... nope. Knowing you, it probably is.
Don't be so sour. I like a good time as much as anyone. You know, we could always make our own entertainment, darling.
Negative.
Get a little closer, so to speak.
That is a negative, Ghost Rider. Permission denied. Ooh, that would crush him if I said that. That would crush him. He wouldn't know. He wouldn't know. I don't think he would know how to respond if I did that to him. Yeah, no.
And here I mistook you for someone with taste.
Oh, he disapproves. Ghost Cup.
But have it your way. I'm happy to entertain myself.
Yeah, until the Yankee jumps you. Scratch. We need to go put Scratch. Okay, well, I think that's everyone. Yeah, I think we spoke to everyone at the party, so now we can end the day. Alright, word of warning. I have no idea what is about to happen, so if viewer discretion is advised, I would heed the warning if you are not up for any sort of intimate scenes, because I have no idea what's about to unfold, if you will. So let's go to bed. Let's auto. Why does it keep selecting 52? We don't need that many supplies.
And fried them all with a
Try not to get too close, Cal.
Yes. Remember what happened last time?
I was 8,
muddy.
and you magicked up a kitten. 2. How was I supposed to know it was made of
There,
fire?
40.
We can't afford to lose any more.
You made it. Come here. Sit with me.
Alright, so let's see. What do you have in mind besides the bottle, that is? I wouldn't dream of missing it. Did you think I wouldn't show? Drain the cup in one swallow. Ew. I'm not trying to get that drunk. We'll do that one.
So eager. I'm surprised it took you this long.
That was eager?
Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions?
To victory, to survival, to us, to friendship. I should do this one, but that one, I could do the friend thing. I'm gonna say survival.
Very practical. We could have toasted to that every night so far. Here's to many more. Survival. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you.
Let me see. Something about me. I'm surprised you cared. Share a little memory from growing up in Baldur's Gate. There are other things we could do besides talk. Persuasion, you first. Thank her for the wine and leave. We'll share a memory.
Seems like you truly know the city. I never got to explore it to my liking. Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting.
I don't know if we can persuade her. Doesn't she? She doesn't have a memory. I'm gonna do it anyway, just to see. We got to get a 10. We got a bonus of 5, so as long as we hit above a 5. Okay, we persuaded. We'll see what happens.
Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When
That's
you
what I
worship
thought.
Shard, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now.
Do you think your memories will ever come back? Wrong. You like night orchids and can't swim. You told me once. Drinking wine won't help that. That is a convenient way to avoid the question. Yeah, we won't say that one. We'll go with this one.
Perhaps. But please, enough about me. Sharing's bad for my complexion. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us. Nearly light. The others will be awake soon.
He looks very uncomfortable with his head like that. Let's see, look into her eyes. Others can wait. I don't want this to end just yet. We should get back then. Fine. We'll romance her a little bit. You can look at her.
What?
Just checking for checking for signs of Ceramorphous. Oh, that would so mess up a moment right there. That'd so mess it up. All right, we'll let the dwarf have a little romance. There you
I
go.
know, but you're sweet to notice. Thank you for last night.
I hope there'll be more to come. My pleasure. There's no need to thank me.
Me too.
There you
She
go.
trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
Okay, what do we got? We got kiss her. You know, if you want something, I think you should take it. Let the moment pass. Like I said, we'll let the dwarf have his little romance. There you go. And she slaps him. Dude has a big old hand. I forget how big dwarves' hands are. It's like her whole torso, just a hand.
That didn't hurt, did it?
Why would it hurt? What did you do? Did you bite me? The pain was worth it. A little tingle? No, far from it. This one? We'll go with this one.
Good to know. For the future. Let's head back.
There we go.
If we must.
If I know anything about this game, I'm sure there was probably a lot dirtier choices that could have been had. But that's okay. He had a little romance.
You enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved.
And maybe Shadowheart will be a
some
little
time
nicer
before
to
you're
us.
afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
Okay, Moonrise Tower it is. I better make haste. I was expecting more than a lead towards some distant dangerous prospect. That's it. Just go to this place.
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place.
No,
This
not a
curse
cursed
shrouds
place.
everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Not shadow beings. Let's see. Sounds like I've no choice. I need to find a way through. What do you suggest? The absolute forces can tolerate such a place. There must be another way to cure myself. Are you sure? How are you so sure Moonrise is where I have to go?
Nature speaks to me. Birds report what they've seen. And I've overheard goblins speaking of it too. Moonrise is at the heart of all this. I'm sure of it.
Okay. Let's see. What do you suggest?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
Interesting. Okay, so how do I find this underground route?
You'll need to pick it up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in the Temple of Selûne.
Okay, I don't want to risk lost in the Underdark. I'll journey overland. Never thought I'd say this, but it sounds like the Underdark is the safer route. What would you do?
The decision is yours, but I'd favor the Underdark. Even a place like that is the lesser evil compared to the shadow-cursed lands.
Okay. Yeah, I guess
anything
Underdark
is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse.
Shadow Heart
I would
approves.
like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can
Okay.
offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see, you want to come to Moonrise as well? Why?
Unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection.
Okay. Is that why you went with Aradin? You thought he might uncover this route to Moonrise?
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceremorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close.
What about the
I've
Grove?
chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Who? What about one of the others? Wrath, perhaps? Couldn't Nettie take over? I trust your judgment. I'm gonna say who.
Precisely. Who indeed? You do not know, and neither do any of the others. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Okay. Very shrewd of you. Won't this cause resentment? Sounds like the Grove will be in good hands.
Indeed. We've quite the journey ahead of us.
Okay. So we've done that. Alright, Halsin has joined up with our group, and we rescued him. Where are we at? We are at 317, and we need 6,183 to get to level 6. Level 6 seems like it's going to be just a little ways away from us, out of our grasp right now. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to be it. Now, before we go down to the Underdark, I do want to check everything out up top. And make sure we do any quest, get any other people, anything like that. Finish everything up, and we'll go from there. So I think as long as we don't enter the Cursed Lands, I think we can still explore up to a point, and then we can head back and then continue on. So, but anyway, that is going to be it for today's video. I do hope everyone has enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It is an awesome way for you to show your support to me, to the channel, to the video, and to the game itself. And as always, feel free to share the video on any social media you're using. Guys, just like to stop, take a moment, and thank each and every one of y'all for all of your wonderful, awesome support. All the comments, all the likes, all the subscribers, and all the videos shared. It is awesome, and I do appreciate it. And with that being said, until next time, survivors, keep on surviving.